If you, like myself, spend a little too much time on the Sephora website, then you already know. 'Tis the season, the holiday sets are here, so I'm gonna narrow down the most popular sets and tell you whether or not I think they are worth it. I've been in tune with the holiday sets for so many years now that I know the ones that are gonna sell out, the ones that have been most popular in the past, so I'm gonna go over them with you guys today. There should be more holiday sets coming out. The large majority are out, but there are some brands that are missing some of their sets, so keep an eye out because there will be more to talk about. And I know it seems ridiculously early, but this is the time that the sets and the launches for the holidays come out. And hold off, because how the holiday season normally goes, September, October, is when all of the holiday launches come out. November, December, the launches stop coming out, but they start going on sale because they want you to buy the products for gifts for yourself. So for any of these sets, I will tell you which ones have sold out in the past that maybe you want to put a little bit more urgency into purchasing if you're interested in purchasing it. And I would tell you which ones are best to wait for a sale for. Here's the thing when it comes to these holiday sets. A lot of times they are not a better value. Sometimes they are, but for me, what a value set is really just to try a lot of different products without spending a bigger amount up front. So you're not getting good price per value in a lot of these sets, but it's about getting a variety to try, a variety of colors, a variety of formulas, which for me is value in of itself as somebody who likes to wear a different makeup look every day. So that is something to keep in mind when it comes to these sets. That's not something that I'm looking for. I'm looking for if I really enjoy the products, if I think you will like the formulas, and a lot has to do with the packaging, the presentation. It's supposed to be like a gift. It's supposed to be like an experience, which is why I love holiday sets so much. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start off with the Sephora Favorite sets. Now I do already have a full-blown video on these if you want to deep dive into all of the products that you are getting, so I'm going to try and move past these really quick. But I wanted to mention these because these are the ones that sell out every year. In fact, a couple of these have already sold out. I do believe they've since restocked them. But when it comes to the Sephora Savings event, I always recommend these the most during the sale because these are already a pretty good value. And then if you add the sale price on top of that, it's like, pff, but these are ones where you cannot hesitate because they will sell out first thing at midnight for the sale. So make sure you put a pin on the ones that you like if you're interested in these. A big thing with these Sephora Favorite sets, they're only going to be a really good value for you if you are interested in the majority or all of the products in this set. A good way to narrow down if you need it or not is if you're actually going to use the products. Don't just buy it for the set and the value itself, which I know I am also guilty of, but if you want to get the best value, make sure you're going to use the products, okay? I'm going to skim through these first 5 really quickly. One thing about these 5 that I think is also a nice incentive to purchasing them is you get a nice makeup bag with them. They're not the most expensive feeling, they're not the most sturdy, but it is a nice little addition to purchasing these kits. So the most affordable one is the Bold and Blushing Blush and Lip Set. It is $42. This is a great way to be able to take home 6 products, right? Yes, 6 products while spending under $50. Again, maybe not the best like price per ounce here, but these sets were perfect for me back in the day, like 7-8 years ago when I was in college, so I couldn't put that much money into purchasing makeup, but I was really into the popular formulas and testing as much as I could. I loved to purchase these at the end of the year because it was a way for me to try those popular formulas while, for example, spending under $50. Now, this one is not the one I would recommend the most. It is great because it's the most affordable. The products are decent. I don't love the Lawless blush. I love the Danessa blush. I like the Patrick Ta. Rephr is okay. Love the Summer Fridays and love the Pat McGrath. So you know what? Looking at it, this one actually is a good one. I didn't love the colors in this set so much, but for $42, you can't beat it, especially if you can get it on a sale price. This is a good one. I was ready to say it wasn't worth it, but I think it is. The next one that we have is the Glitz and Glam set. I love any reason that I can buy a beauty blender because you cannot get me to spend $20 on a beauty blender. But for this set for $45, you get a full-size Glossier blush, Laura Mercier eye stick. Merit has one of my favorite lipstick formulas. I think that this one is another great set as well. Again, take note, are you actually going to use most of the products in this set? The only product that I'm not a fan of is the ABH Brow Gel. It just doesn't work out for me. And that Armani lip gloss is going to get you one use. Like, it's just don't even count it in this set. So for me, I like this set, but again, holiday sets are personal, if they're worth it for you or not. The Precious Pout set, personally, not my favorite. This set is for the person who wants to refresh their lip collection for the year. Maybe you run out of your lip collection and you need some new lippies. In this one, you get glosses, lipsticks, lip liners. It's a great variety. There's a decent variety in colors as well. You can check out my video. Personally, not for me. I wouldn't need that if you've seen the size of my makeup collection, but I definitely know there's an audience for this, and the formulas that they put in here are decent. There's some that I don't love in here, so it's not the best set. We'll go over the best set soon. So I'm on this. I really wouldn't recommend it unless you specifically needed a bunch of lip products. The next one that I have is the Cozy and Clean Makeup and Skincare set. This is my least favorite of the 5. I personally wouldn't recommend it. There are a few products in here that are very, very nice. I mean, a good number if I'm being honest. But value-wise, for what I love formulation-wise, this one has the least amount of products that I love. So for me, this is the one I would pass on. And then of the makeup sets, we have the makeup must-have sets. This is $69. It is the most expensive, but this is the one with the best variety and with the most popular products. These are all best sellers. This is the one I would have ran to 7 years ago because these are all of the products that I'm seeing online that are trending, and you can get all of them for just $69. Great value, great products. There's a couple products in here that I wouldn't personally use, like the Grande Lash Serum. It irritates my eyes. The Polish Choice I've never used before, and the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip just disagrees with my skin. Oh, I also don't like the, maybe I don't like some of these, but I also don't like the Rare Beauty highlighter. But everything else is fantastic. My favorite Sol de Janeiro scents in there. The Tower 28 spray is great. I love the Makeup by Mario blush. I had actually purchased that exact color in this set for full price a few months ago. The Glossier is really nice. The Olaplex is adorable. It's a tiny little hair oil. Probably my most recommended to purchase during the Sephora savings event. There is one Sephora Favorites set that I did not talk about yet, so I'm going to talk about it right now. We have the Sephora Favorites Holiday Hair Must-Haves Value Set. I'm not a hair channel. I'm not a hair girly. I wear my hair like this every day, so I don't do too much hair content here. But for $46, you'll see on screen everything that you're getting. I personally, not being a hair girly, would not purchase this. I think a lot of the sizes look small. I find hair to require a lot more product. So for makeup, I feel like you can get more wear and use out of the products. When it comes to hair, I tend to use a lot of a formulation. So this for me wouldn't be a good value. I really don't recommend it unless you truly are interested in trying a lot of new hair products. But I think hair is also something that's just really specific. Not every hair type is going to need all of these products. Maybe I'm just a hater because I'm a makeup person, but other than using these for travel, I wouldn't purchase this one. This one is not my favorite, but it could be of interest to you. There's an audience for it. So those are the main Sephora favorite sets that I wanted to talk about that tend to be the most popular. We're going to start moving into brands here. I'm going to start off with, I'm pretty sure this is going to sell out if it hasn't already. I'm looking right now. Have we sold out yet? Oh, it hasn't. This one sold out so fast last year. I tried to get my hands on it and I couldn't. It's the Summer Fridays, the Mini Neutral Lip Butter Balm set. Now last year wasn't the neutrals. This is how they changed it. This is what I mean by these sets do recycle every year, but they'll change the colors, they'll change the formulas. So this year for Summer Fridays, we have the Neutral Butter Balm set. Now this one consists of vanilla, vanilla beige, iced coffee, and brown sugar. Iced coffee is one of my all-time favorites. Brown sugar is beautiful. All of these are really beautiful. Now, one thing to note with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms is they are more on the sheer side, so most of these are going to look similar on the lips. But if you are a fan, just like me, of these This is a great set to have. These minis are perfect to throw in your purse without taking up too much room. I love bringing minis like these on vacations or keeping them in my purse. So a lot of times if I really love a product, you'll see that I'll purchase the mini size because I've been traveling so much in the last couple of years that I really made a whole mini makeup collection to have with me to travel. So something like this, I would highly recommend if you're a fan of the formula or you want to try the formula. And I don't see a world in which you wouldn't want to try this formula and you wouldn't love it because it's amazing. It's hydrating, it's thick, it lasts on the lips such a long time. These colors are quite yummy. The scents more so than the actual color on the lips. So you can get this for $25. And this is one of those products where it's not going to be a good value price per gram wise, but it's about the novelty of getting it in a set, maybe unwrapping it as a present, and having 4 different shades as opposed to purchasing one single one. So there's value in the amount of shades that you're getting to try here. Now the other one that they have if you're not interested in minis is a holiday lip butter balm set. This one last year did not sell out, so you get 3 shades, one being cherry, you have pink sugar, and sweet mint. The only one I've tried from here is pink sugar, which is nice. It's pretty much clear, so I don't think there's going to be a difference between sweet mint and pink sugar. But cherry will leave you with some color on the lips. This is a good one if you're a die-hard fan of the product. I do recommend this product. So if you don't have any of these shades? If you don't have any of these shades or flavors, this is a good one to stock up on because it is a good value since these are full size. So full size, these 3 will run you at $72, but you can get this set for $49. I recommend this one. Personally, I'm more excited about the mini one, but it's great that there's no repeats between the 2 sets as well. So then you can really get the biggest bang for your buck with 4 minis and 3 of these big ones, but make sure you like the formula first. But I do recommend this set. Summer Fridays also has a lot of skincare sets that you can look into if you're into their skincare, but these 2 were the most popular last year. Makeup Forever. This is one that sold out so fast last year. This is when this product was in the hype of virality. It's the Mini Artist Color Pencil Lip Liner and Eyeliner Kit. In it, you get 5 shades of the Makeup Forever mini pencils. Let's see the shades. Anywhere Caffeine, Wherever Walnut, Limitless Brown. Those 3 are 3 of the most popular shades. Wherever Black, and All Around White. I love this set. I'm still using this set to this day. I travel with this set. Highly recommend. Again, it sold out last year. I don't think it's going to sell out as fast this year, if at all, because this product isn't quite as trendy as it was last year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Again, a great way. You're spending $40. You get 5 different shades of this formula, 3 of which are quite iconic. Great set. Wanted to point that one out. Love this formula. It's a drier pencil formulation, really easy to blend and manipulate, and the colors are phenomenal, especially with the colors that they give you here. They're just really great neutrals. Fenty Beauty has definitely not put out all of their sets yet. At the time that I'm filming this, there's only one worthy of talking about. It's the Glossy Posse Full Size Gloss Bomb Trio. She normally launches a mini set. I am waiting on that. I purchase the mini set every year. I personally have no interest in the full size one. Now this one you're getting 3 formulas, the OG, the cream formula, and the heat formulation. And where they're going to get you is that bright coral shade is new and exclusive to this set. So that's where the value is going to be, in the new exclusive shade. The shades in here are Dragon Mommy, the original lip luminizer. The heat is in Hot Cherry, and then the cream is in the OG Fenty Glow. Now for me, I'm not interested in this, and I would encourage you to hold off as well to see if they come out with a mini set. I don't think that this one will sell out, but the mini one, it probably won't either, but it has more potential than this big one. Not as excited about this one, but it's there for you. I think this one is going to be popular. Lawless has come out with a couple kits like this. It's the Merry Minis Lip Plumper Gloss Trio set. This is currently, I would say, my favorite lip gloss formula. I just think it's so juicy. It's rich on the lips. It's very hydrating. So you get 3 different colors here. Melrose, which is limited edition, Rosy Outlook, which is their best sellers. It's essentially a clear shade, and then Bitten, which is also limited edition. Are these exclusive to the set or just for the holidays? That I'm not sure about, but I don't have the two shades that are not Rosy Outlook. Again, great for travel, great to put in your bag, and a great way to have 3 different formulations. One is a shimmer, one is a flat, and one is clear. Highly recommend this. This is my favorite formula. $27 for those 3 shades. Can't speak on the value itself, but this is a great set, and I think you'll love the formula. Okay, I'm crazy. I bought this set, but I throw these little things everywhere around my house, in my purse. I love to have all of the different flavors. This is the Laneige Midnight Minis lip set. I think it's a good deal. It's $21 for 5 different shades. I did the valuation of it last year. If I remember correctly, it's not quite a good value. It's a little bit more price per gram here, but in it you get 5 little packagings and 5 different flavors, including their new watermelon pop and peached iced tea. I think I have the other flavors, berry, mango, and gummy bear. But I just bought these because I threw mine around last year and used them, travel with them. I prefer this size as well. I find of the full size ones, I think I have one here. Like, of the full-size ones, I get bored of them because they're so big and never-ending, which I guess is a good thing. But it just makes for more sense for me to have more flavors, but in smaller sizes. So I picked that one up. I do recommend this if you're a fan of the formula. I do think there are better lip masks out there. There's ones that I like more than this. But I still like these, and I like to have these little babies in handy. Rephr Beauty, I imagine they'll probably come out with more, but this is the big one right now that people are already purchasing. It's the Mini Blush and Luminized Trio. Mini makeup is in, mini makeup is trending, and I feel like Rephr Beauty is capitalizing on that. Plus, her products, a little goes a long way, so these mini sizes will last you such a long time. This is $35, and I think it's a great value to spend $35 and get 3 different formulations. So you get the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer in the shade Enliven. Font is a little difficult to read. And then 2 soft pinch liquid blushes in Virtue and Beloved. Beloved is going to be that deeper shade. Virtue is that lighter shade. The highlight looks like it could be a bit too deep on lighter complexions, but great for medium and deep complexions. Gorgeous formula. This is a good item to pick up, and I do think come the Sephora sale, I'm predicting this one will sell out. They've been good though in general. When I say sell out, they might restock it. We're not in 2018 anymore when things legitimately sold out. These ones, they'll sell out for a little bit and then they'll restock it. So hopefully nothing sells out, but a lot of people are going to be fighting for this one. Hourglass, you know, I've already done a video on their classic holiday palette, the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palette. I personally consider these to be a good deal and a value set because they sell these shades individually. Not these exact colors this year. 5 of the 6 colors in these palettes are all exclusive to these palettes, so that makes it special. Hourglass has the best powder formula I've ever tried for complexion. The way it smooths the skin, sits on the skin, adds the most subtle glow. I'm not going to go too in depth because you have to check out my review if you want to, but I did want to call out that these did arrive at Sephora. They have all 3, the dragon, the evil eye, and the lotus flower. You can check out my video if you want to see which is best for you. Why are you interrupting me? But let me tell you, this is an item you want to wait for the Sephora sale on because it's $90 a pop. You want to take advantage of whatever percentage off you can get from this, but this is my favorite holiday launch of the year. So even though it's not technically a kit, I wanted to mention it. And it's a good value if you look up the price of the individual Hourglass powders. Also, this one is not as exciting. It can be a pass for me, but I did want to call out the Phantom Volumizing Glossy Lip Balm Duo. There is one new exclusive shade in this set. This is a pricey glossy balm, I have to say. $55 for 2. If you like this formula, this will be a good value. That being said, I don't think this formula is personally worth the money. So I just want to warn you about that. Tower 28. Maybe if you're not a Summer Fridays girl, you might want to, why is my link not working? If you are not a Summer Fridays girl, you might want to look into this Tower 28 set. You get 4 different little softies is what they're calling them, and it might be sold out because clicking on the link is not working. I don't know what's going on with this. So maybe it is a hot ticket item. I think Summer Fridays is better than this one, but this one is still nice. These have a little bit more tint to them, especially with the deeper shades. So if you like this formula, maybe look into this one. And this one is only $20. That is a really good deal. Okay, so again, if you're into those little mini gloss balms, this is a good set. I like this formula. Don't love it, but like it. This is one I'm also very excited about, and I have a feeling that this one's going to be popular. It's the Kosas Mini Blushes Life Trio. You're getting 3 blushes, a formula that they launched this year, and I love it. It's a baked formulation. These might be minis, but it's a harder press, so it will last you a long time. You're not going to run through these. You get Euphoria, Butterflies, and Bliss. Do I have all of these shades? I love these. I love Euphoria. I know I have that one. That one's beautiful. And I do believe I have Bliss as well. That warm peachy pink. This formula, it's not flat. It has a little bit of a glow, but it looks smooth on the skin, which is really hard to do. This is one of my favorite blush formulas that launched this year. And that's saying a lot, because do you know how many blush formulas launched this year? So highly recommend this one. I think this one's going to be a popular one as well. Most of these I'm recommending because I hand selected them for this video. So let's talk about the 2 NARS sets that are available. We have the Mini Afterglow Lip Shine Lip Gloss set. I don't even think I've ever tried this formula before. I think the colors look beautiful in here. It looks like you get 2 shimmer finish glosses and then 2 cream finish. You have Orgasm, A-Lister, Nympho, and Aragon. This looks really pretty. As somebody who, I don't think I've tried this formula ever. It's been a few years since. This appeals to me. It's $49, a great way to try out a lot of shades. NARS is not a cheap brand, so I do have my eye on this. I can't personally recommend it because I've never tried the formulas here, but this is an appealing set to me and it comes in such a cute box. This set, not so much. This is the Afterglow Liquid Blush Duo set for $45. They're launching this because this blush formula is quite popular. Personally, I'm not a fan. They're really runny and liquidy, and I just feel like I see my skin through this blush, even though I have foundation on underneath. It's not a formula I like. I don't like duo sets when it comes to holiday sets either. Just getting 2 shades. You do get Orgasm and Bubbly, but this is one that I'm not recommending. I think the lip set looks more interesting, but some people do love this formula, so that's why this is personal. Milk Makeup, when I was looking at the prices, the Milk Makeup sets tend to actually be pretty good values, and this one excited me, the Mini Hydro Grip Primer Pre-Game Pack set. You get the super popular, like best-selling original Hydro Grip Primer. My skin disagrees with it, but I know so many people love it, otherwise it wouldn't be bestseller, so that's very nice. But you also get their new Hydro Grip and Glow Primer. Very rarely in these holiday sets are you going to see a brand new product in a holiday value set. So for that reason, I recommend this. I think that that's awesome that they did that. I think that the value of this is really good. Good job, Milk Makeup. If you like a grippy primer, this could be something worth looking into. Sending warning, for some reason this is already out of stock, but sending warning on the Mini Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss this one is a tongue twister. Fun Size Fave Set. So in this one, you're supposed to get a Y2K look. Limited edition gift set includes travel sizes of Soul Search, Quest, and Adventure. Personally, these are a bit too watery for me. They're very pretty, but I don't love this formula enough to purchase this and have multiple shades. For me, the primer set was what it was all about. I'm personally not as excited about this set, but apparently a lot of people were. Or maybe it's coming soon. Not sold out. Okay, it's just not available yet. I was like, did it sell out already? That's insane. Now, we're hitting the heavy hitters when it comes to holiday here. Tarte, Too Faced, and Benefit are known for their huge holiday collections, which I have a little bit of an attitude about because I find that they are not as good quality. For me, they cheapen everything up for these holiday sets. So I have 3 worth talking about here from Tarte that I think are going to be talked about from a lot of people. They have a lot more sets, a lot of random sets of like eyeliners, mascaras, little lip glosses, things that are just too much fluff in this video. I want to get to the nitty gritty. So we have the Glow Squad Amazonian Clay Face Palette at $45. There's 2 different volumes here, which I love. One is a little bit warmer, and then the next one has a little bit more pink to it. So happy that we have a couple of different shades. Would you judge me if I said I've kind of like double-tooked at this palette? They look like Hourglass powders, and I need to know if they are like Hourglass powders. So I don't know if I'm going to be purchasing this one or not. I just wanted to call out that this was probably the most interesting thing in their holiday collection this year. It's definitely made me think. So if you've tried this, let me know. Are these comparable to Hourglass? I love a good, unnecessary, ginormous holiday set. So they have the Maracuja Juicy Lip Collector set. And I've complained all throughout this year how overwhelming and confusing the Maracuja Juicy line had gotten. It just gotten out of hand. They kept launching Maracuja this, Maracuja Juicy that. And I didn't know what I was using anymore. I couldn't tell what was what or what was new. So you can get all of these products, they're full size for $99, the value being $252. So this is something I would have killed for as a teenager. I just think if you have a teenager, these really big gift sets, kids are going to love them. You might love it if you're an adult. I don't know how much these colors are going to differ from one another because by nature, most of these are pretty sheer. They're good formulas. I do think this might be a bit excessive, but it could be fun as a gift factor or if you truly love and are dedicated to this line. This is a good value. It's truly $252 and you get it for $100. Excessive, yes. The fact that it's all lips, I think the colors might run a little bit similar on the lips, but it's a cool set and a good value, so I wanted to talk about that. And then I always have unsolicited thoughts on the Tarte whatever palettes they have. So this year it's the Golden Era Amazonian Clay Collector Sets. Now I cannot speak on this year's and I've heard last year's was good, but generally speaking in years past the holiday collection had not very good quality from Tarte, so I am quite dubious on this $55 set, and even more dubious that they say it's a $336 value. Okay, Tarte, but they're saying this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay formula, which is their good eyeshadow formula. These are cool because when it comes to holiday season, you can keep the one you want and give the other two to others, but you get a more cool tone neutral set, a purpley set, and then more of a golden set of colors here. Can't speak on the quality. I'm just sending a notice of warning that in years past, these have not been as good quality, but I think the color stories are pretty. Nothing to write home about, but pretty for sure. So I need to hear your thoughts because I don't know, you guys. I don't know if Tarte can be trusted. Let's move on to Too Faced. Too Faced 10 years ago, their holiday collections were unreal. They've gotten a little too young for me to enjoy these days, but I did want to talk about their new You're a Gem or Mini Precious Gem eyeshadow palette. So these are their holiday ones, which to be frank, not interested in these. Same story with Tarte, but in fact I think Too Faced is a little bit more inconsistent in quality than Tarte. Like the Too Faced ones are even worse than the Tarte ones. So don't really recommend these, but they have the Precious Gems, which has the green packaging, long 5-pan, which makes sense because palettes are not as in as they once were. The colors look fine. I've seen that Jam Berry Purple from the You're a Gem eye makeup set in every single Too Faced holiday palette. ever. Now this Your Gem eye makeup set, you get 2 mascaras, which I don't love their mascaras. I really don't. Anyways, I don't recommend either of those sets. And then the other one that kind of caught my eye from Too Faced is the Jewel Crush Blush and Highlighter Face Palette, because it has one of my all-time favorite highlighters within the palette itself. And it looks like these are going to follow through with the regular Too Faced blush formulations, which are very popular. So this is the only one where I was like, this one might be worth it if they align with the Too Faced lines formulations and they didn't cheap out on the quality here and compromise that. Because these are the Cloud Crush blush shades, Watermelon Rain, Golden Hour, Velvet Crush, and that Moon Crush highlighter is one of my all-time favorite highlight formulas. So if that is true, this one is a good one. And just like Tarte, they have a lot of other boring to talk about fluffy little holiday sets of like liners and stuff I didn't want to talk about. But take a look. They might have some products that you really like in a little bit of a value set. Okay, this one I've seen in store. Very, very interesting from Benefit. Their holiday collection is not giving holiday this year. It's grocery store themed. I don't know. It doesn't look very holiday-y to me. It's fun. That's for certain. The packaging's adorable. But also, not very holiday-y. So, do you remember when they used to launch the big 6-pan cheek palettes from Benefit? I used to review those. Those were the days. So instead of those, we have the mini blush palettes. So there's 2 different ones. We have Chocolicious Cheeks, which comes with a mini Hoola bronzer and then 2 blushes from them. And Benefit does have very nice powder formulations. Now the cherry blush in this one is limited edition, and then Willa is a fan favorite. It's in the original line. And then you guys know Hoola. The other one they have is Chocolata. Now, do these smell like chocolate? Somebody let me know. There also is a cherry blush in here. This one is all blushes. Dandelion and Shelly are also very popular. Stupid to buy too, because there's one blush that is the same within both palettes. Personally, I like Chocolicious because you get the Hoola in there. I have these shades. I have no interest in purchasing these, but these are all very nice colors, very nice formulas. If you tend to use like one little palette of blushes, you want to use that Hoola bronzer, you need a refresh, that's when these would be good. They're $32. I recommend them if you need them, if you're going to use them. Okay. I don't have all of the grocery store here with me, but I picked a couple of kits that caught my eye. I don't think the Benefit Holiday Collection is going to be too popular, but they're camp, so I wanted to talk about them. So we have this Souped Up Beauty, which comes with Benetint Hoola Bronzer and a mini Bad Gal Bang Mascara, which is an okay mascara. It comes in a soup can. How cute is that? This is $48. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I just wanted to tell you it was in a soup can. I like Hoola Bronzer. I like Benetint. I don't care about Bad Gal Bang. So that one's okay. We also have, this one I think will actually be used and be useful. It's coming in a little mac and cheese box. All Brout, that cheddar, okay? Is this supposed to be mac and cheese? I don't know. 3 cheese brows, it says. In it, you get 2 different brow pencils, 2 different types, and then the 24-hour brow setter. This is one that would be worth it to me because I would actually go through and use these brow products. Benefit has top-of-the-line brow products as well. So this one would not only be super cute to buy, but actually worth it. I do recommend this if you are a Benefit brow user. I don't even care about this set, but I think it's supposed to come in a chip bag. Looking Crisp Full Face bestseller. So these have their bestsellers for the face. I'm not jumping, not the face, but like I meant the whole face, not complexion. Not jumping for joy about the products in here if I'm being honest, but it comes in a crisp bag. Cute. Anyways, they have a whole bunch of other ones if you want to look into it. Go into store. The display is very, very cool. But that collection overall, I don't think you're going to need to fight over. Take your time, take a look, see if there are products that you're interested in. The products themselves in these sets, I'm not super excited about, but I love the theme, even though it does not feel like holiday. This one just caught my eye. I don't know if it's going to be popular, but as somebody who got into Gisou this year, I am very attracted to the Honey Gloss Hydrations Heroes Hair Value Set. It's not all hair. You do get also the lip oil, which I love. I love the color, the glow, and the glossiness of this lip oil. You also get the honey infused hair oil, which is lovely, the honey infused hair mask, which I've never tried, and then the honey infused hair perfume, which I have never smelled, which is partially why I'm interested in this kit. I think the Gisou packaging overall, very aesthetic, looks really good together. So this would be a lovely, lovely kit to get myself if I were to get myself anything. So this one I don't think is going to be particularly popular. I just wanted to tell you about it because I thought it looked really, really nice. This is a big one. This I had to talk about. It's always a topic when it launches. This is the 8th version of the Drunk Elephant trunk. It is quite massive. So this year you are getting a legitimate little carry-on suitcase, it looks like. Last year, I'm sorry, the bag they gave was hideous. It was heinous. It was a giant backpack. And I read about it. It's really durable, great company, but I looked like a turtle wearing it. And then you get so many Drunk Elephant skincare products, and I know the teenagers, they are running rampant, whatever, at the Drunk Elephant display at Sephora. This kit is $595, which if you knew the price of Drunk Elephant, that's not crazy because their products are crazy individually. But I think skincare is so personal. You really don't need everything from a skincare line, which is why I don't advise in the purchasing of this. Maybe if you're gonna like buy it and split it up a bunch amongst the people, you know, that one maybe would be a good idea. But 10 full-size skincare products in here. It's just a lot. It's $600, you guys. I don't recommend it just because it's excessive. And I get it. They sent me it last year, and I was very happy to receive it because how cool. I have a family member who loves Drunk Elephant. I love giving the Drunk Elephant stuff away, but I personally would never spend $600 on this. So I'm not acting better than thou, by the way. It's just crazy, okay? And then lastly, I want to talk about the Sol de Janeiro kits because they're also another very popular brand amongst the younger set. So this one, the Cheirosa, whatever. So this one, the perfume travel set. I was totally going to recommend this to you guys. And then I watched Andrea Madelano's video. And apparently the value in here is horrible. Like, they say it's a $40 value. She says it's not. She says it's like a $20 value. And you're paying $34 for it. Now, the convenience of this, why I liked it, is I felt like it was a good way to try these minis 4 different scents, which made me very happy. I have this size, great size to throw in your purse and for travel, but when she explained how bad the value is and how they lied about the value pretty much, I can't, in good faith, recommend it to you. So just, first of all, go to Andrea Madelano's page. She does a great series of all of the holiday sets, and she'll go over the value, the price per gram, in great detail. Doing the Lord's work, Andrea. You really are. But yeah, I was watching her video in the background and I heard that and I literally said, huh? And then the last one that I have to talk about in today's video is from Sol de Janeiro. It's the Ultimate Body Escape for $232. You get a set of 12 bestsellers from Sol de Janeiro's body, hair, and perfume mist line. Look at all of these. You get like 5 body mists, 4 lotions, body wash, body oil, milky leave-in conditioner, which I hate that. I don't recommend that. But the rest, I'm like, give it to me. So this one is like something you don't want to buy for the value, but you buy it for a Sol de Janeiro fan. You buy it for your teenager. You split it up between you and your friends. I personally, I know it's a brand marketed towards the younger set. I'm a Sol de Janeiro fan. I think their lotions are very good quality. I love the scents that they have. I have the nose of a teenager, and I am not ashamed of that. This one is excessive, like the Drunk Elephant. You don't need it. But I don't like Drunk Elephant products as much as I like Sol de Janeiro. So this one's an easier sell for me. But you don't need it. I'm not going to buy it. It's also $230. That beats the $600. Anyways, based on my knowledge, based on being in this industry for the last 7 years, I think that these are going to be the most popular and talked about holiday sets, and I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on them. If you want to share your thoughts down below, let me know, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more holiday sets coming out, so let me know if you want me to keep an eye on them and do this video once more come out on even more. I almost was going to make this video about all of the holiday sets, and then I realized there were hundreds of holiday sets, and I was like, okay, I don't have the time, because it could get boring, some of those holiday sets. Like Lancome, I was looking at them. Why they have 2 of the same mascaras in one set? Anyways, I'm getting mad now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do not get scammed by these holiday sets. Look closely, check the value, look at the color of every product. Are you actually going to use it? And also use this video as a reference to know which ones might sell out, which ones are best to purchase if you are interested in during the Sephora savings event. And yeah, make sure you like this video so that I know that you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.